Hi, Viv from York here, doing my last live of the Ninja Live Challenge. And as always, doing it a bit later than planned. I've been at the beach all day and then went to something afterwards, so only just got in, but that's fine. So, supposed to be telling you about crazy life stuff, and yeah, should be okay with that. So, not particularly prepared though, but hey. So, if you're watching the replay, it'd be great if you could put replay below just so I can scroll through and check. Hi, Marta, how's it going? But basically, just going to talk about the multi-level marketing thing I got involved with a couple of years ago and how it sort of has transformed my life, which has been really lovely to think about because until I did this live challenge, I hadn't really thought about the fact that, yeah, it has sort of transformed my life because I wasn't going to get involved in anything like that. But having the residual income and looking at doing it as a business has been really interesting. Hi, Ursula. And it wouldn't have been something I normally would have done. But what I really like about the company I'm with is the education and the community and the fact that the products I'm using are helping me physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and also my family, and actually is now touching the lives of at least 20, 30 people I've affected with the stuff that I'm doing. But I've been really surprised by the fact I love learning new stuff, so it sort of ticks that box. And I think I mentioned that in a previous live I did. I really like learning new stuff, but also using products that are helping me with all those things has been just amazing, and I've been loving it. So yeah, it's a very quick thing that I wanted to talk about. And that I'm going to put out there. So this is the scary thing. I'm going to put out there that I'm going to try. No, I'm not going to try. I'm going to do a weekly live from here on in. I'm going to start thinking about some topics that I can talk about because of the products I use, but also about some of the other things I'm interested in my life. And obviously, as I mentioned in the first live I did, how did I become essentially shamanic? The reason I chose that as my sort of self-employed job thing is because the essentially covers the essential oils, and obviously the shamanic part is that I'm a shamanic practitioner. And what I've really loved recently is looking at trying to use the oils in a more spiritual way and using the products that I use in that way. So yeah, it's really helped with that as well. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to come up with some topics to do weekly lives, probably on a Wednesday, because I was thinking that fits in with everything. So it'd be great if anybody watching, so Marta or Ursula, or anybody who watches on replay, if you want to know more about anything to do with those two topics, then just comment below anything that you'd like to know, and I'll probably put a program together and bite the bullet and try and do a weekly live. No, I'm not going to try and do a weekly live. I'm going to do a weekly live. Wednesday evenings, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock, because that does seem to be the time when I'm normally not doing other crazy stuff like coming home from a whole day at the beach. So yeah, if you can think of anything you'd like to know, or if you've watched any of my other lives from this crazy Ninja Live Challenge and you want to ask me any questions, then please just private message me. If you want to know about any of the things I've talked about, it'd be great to share some of that stuff with anybody who wants to know. If you want to know more about the books I talked about, or about the business I'm in, or about the shamanic work that I do, then please let me know, because some of those things you don't have to be in York to tap into. Some of that stuff. There are things that I can do online or over the phone or anything like that. Hi, Jesper. And it would be great to get in touch with more people about some of the stuff I'm doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But if I don't do a live next Wednesday, you three or anybody else who's watching after, come and beat on my door and go, but you said you were going to do a weekly live, and I'll see what I can do. Okay, lovely to see you guys. Bye.